Well, this morning we have Executive Director of Gateway Scouting, Joe Carlson, with us live in studio to talk about a trick-or-treating event the Boy Scouts will be hosting on Saturday. So tell us a little bit about the Enchanted Forest for people who maybe don't know about it.
Yeah, good morning. We're excited to be hosting the 22nd annual Enchanted Forest event down at Riverside Park this year. So families with kids of all ages are invited to come out on Saturday morning and join us for a time to interact with a bunch of different great community groups. We've got businesses, student groups, nonprofits that'll be out handing out candy, doing other activities with kids, all sorts of fun stuff.
So how does the Enchanted Forest benefit the Scouts, and what does it bring to the lacrosse community?
Yeah, it's a great way to provide a kind of a kickoff to the Halloween week for families. Something that's been really fun the last couple years is to see parents bringing kids out, and parents will actually comment that they remember coming to the Enchanted Forest when they were a 7-year-old, and now they're bringing their own 5-year-old out kind of a generation later,
right.
which is neat. So we're excited to provide an opportunity for kids and families to have fun together.
Yeah, and is there a recommended age group that this event is for?
You know, really, it's kids of all ages. So we've got kids that are coming out in strollers all the way up to high school.
So when it comes to the activities, is there like a specific order that people have to go through, or is it just kind of like a free-for-all type of thing?
We've got a little bit of both. So we're asking families to join us at the north end of Riverside Park, kind of up near the restroom area. And families will start on a set route, so they'll interact with about a dozen different treat stations in a specific order. And then after that, there's another dozen or so activities that families can kind of pick and choose from as they want, based on if they want to wait in line for a little bit for face painting or want to move on to the next thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so it sounds like there are a few other activities besides trick-or-treating, so just talk a little bit more about some of those other things.
Yeah, in addition to groups that are distributing candy, we've got the UWL Chemistry Club is out doing face painting, but then also helping kids make slime. So that's always a big hit for everybody. We've got some different scouting type activities like a rope bridge that kids can participate on, but also classic things like the Pinewood Derby, a little boat race, opportunities to do some axe throwing, things like that are happening as well. We've got some groups that are bringing out trucks, motorcycles, things like that for kids to interact with.
That sounds fun.
There's a lot of variety. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, getting back to the activities and trick-or-treating, are there going to be, you know, with all the treat stations going on, an activity to go along? Is there going to be an activity to go along, basically, with their candy handouts and things like that, or is it just kind of like?
It's split. So the first half it'll just be go through and get that candy. So we want to kind of keep people moving along quickly. And it might be a little cool on Saturday, so keep lines to a minimum. But then the second half of the event is more of those activity type things. I would say families can plan to be down there for about an hour or so.
Okay, great. And so remind us again of the time and the location.
Yeah, Riverside Park. So join us at the north end, so to the north of the band shell, kind of towards the hatchery building is where the event will be. You can't miss us. We're right there in the main area of the park. And families can purchase a ticket for a specific time slot, so 10 a.m., 11 a.m., 12 or 1. Okay. We're there from 10 to 2 for the day. We ask people to pick a time slot just to kind of spread out the crowd a little bit.
And do that ahead of time?
Yep, do that ahead of time if you can.
Okay.
Tickets are available online. I think the link is on the screen, gatewayscouting.org. Or you can drop into our service center, which is located over near Hickson Forest, 2600 Quarry Road. Or you can join us on Saturday morning and get a ticket at the door too.
So last time you were on the morning show, you mentioned the popcorn sales going on to the end of the month. Can you talk about that again? You know, can people buy the popcorn?
Yeah, we've had scouts out selling all sorts of popcorn this month, so caramel corn, microwave popcorn, flavors that all sorts of stuff out there. We will have some of that available on Saturday. We've got some of our kind of top scout sellers, you know, said they wanted one more chance to try and get in front of the public. So we got a few kids that are coming out with a wagon load of popcorn on Saturday again.
All right, great. We can't forget about the popcorn.
No, right.
Thank you so much. And stay with us. We'll be right back.